Exclusive. PETA has written to Jeremy Clarkson urging him to ensure no more animals suffer or die at his hands after his farm was hit with the outbreak. Jeremy Clarkson has been urged by PETA to end the suffering of animals on his farm after it was hit by a devastating tuberculosis outbreak. The Clarkson's farm star saw the livestock on his Diddley Squat farm ravaged by bovine TB in the last few weeks. Clarkson initially bought the Oxfordshire farm in 2008, leasing it out before taking on the farming operations himself in 2019. The first series of the popular Amazon Prime show was a huge hit and it has been renewed for a fifth season, but the TB outbreak represented one of the biggest blows since Clarkson bought the farm. Now PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, have written to Clarkson urging him to stop breeding animals on the farm and switch to a plant-only site. The charity say they sent a letter urging him to ensure that no more animals suffer and die at his hands by making the farm an animal sanctuary and focusing on his mushroom and vegetable farming. The letter, shared exclusively with the Express, said, "Perhaps behind the bravado and banter lies a man who wants to find a better way. That's why we're writing to you today. We believe this could be a turning point for you and a golden opportunity to leave behind the violence of breeding and farming animals, lean into your mushroom and vegetable farming and let Diddley Squat Farm evolve into a sanctuary for both you and the animals still housed there. No more killing. No more heartache." In an interview with Times Radio earlier this month, Jeremy confirmed the dreadful news about the outbreak. He said, "It's awful, it is awful. You have a test every 6 months on the cows and then you sort of become blasé, it's a hypothetical threat, and then the vet looks up as he did yesterday lunchtime and said I'm really sorry this one's failed. So that means we're now locked down and it's just dreadful, absolutely dreadful." An update on X, formerly Twitter, read, "Bad news from Diddley Squat. We've gone down with TB. Everyone here is absolutely devastated." Clarkson made his name along with Richard Hammond and James May as one of the presenters of the rebooted Top Gear, spearheading the BBC show almost uninterrupted from 1988 to 2015 before he left the BB when he punched a producer. Clarkson, Hammond and May later formed the Grand Tour, which ran on Amazon Prime until last year. He has also enjoyed huge success with Clarkson's Farm on the streaming service, which sees Clarkson learning the ropes on his 1,000-acre farm in the Cotswolds from professional farmers. PETA tried to incentivize Clarkson to follow their plan. The letter continued, "If Clarkson agrees to the plant-powered proposal, PETA would celebrate by making him the ambassador of its new website, BritishFarming.org, which encourages farmers, consumers, and policymakers to end animal suffering, protect the environment, and support rural communities by switching to kind, sustainable plant farming." TB can be infectious to all mammals, including humans. Clarkson's farm is subject to twice-year TB tests as it is an edge area for the disease, meaning it is a buffer zone between high-risk and low-risk areas. The disease, which has been known to devastate farm businesses, is mainly respiratory and can be transmitted through nose-to-nose contact and through contact with saliva, urine, feces and milk. A spokesperson for Clarkson has been contacted